MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Phils attempt to break out the brooms in this three-game series right after this. Zach Wheeler gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. Dan, please, Zach, what do you got?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that, and if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Here's Javier Baez, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball one. Dan, D-Row, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Oh, yeah, Matty boy, it's time right here, D-Row, to start getting greedy. You win the first 2 of a 3-game set at home. It's time to get greedy and go for the sweep.
Yeah, you got to take care of business in front of your home fans. Without question, that's exactly what this team's doing.
The 2-0 on the way. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he wants to get that curveball down or he's going to get hurt.
Hit out towards second. Kingery's there. And that's the first down.
Batting second, the right fielder, Jason Kingery.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. First pitch on its way. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
The 2-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
3-2 pitch. Now a swing by Hayward, but he got out in front a little too much as this will hook into the seats. A foul ball and right. Bases are empty, one man out. And another foul ball.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Ground ball right side. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting first, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Into the box now, Chris Bryant. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
2 out, nobody on. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Hazley is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Cubs are down in order. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Tyler Chatwood will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
And in steps Scott Kingery. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Kingery.
And a high strike there, 0-1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. Boy, the last few weeks have not been kind to them, to say the least, as they're working on trying to end a double-digit losing streak.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to find any way to dig themselves out of this current losing streak, then they're going to have to downshift a little bit. Do the little things right. Play fundamentally sound. Play good defense. Turn double plays. Don't give the other team extra outs. And then somebody hit a gapper in a big spot and let everybody relax a little bit.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He enters play here at 288, 16 homers, and 43 RBIs. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third, not shortstop.
Into the box, Gene Segura. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And this is going to get McCutchen. He's out at second base.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
The 1-0 home. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Phillies turned away their first time around. On to inning number 2 from Citizens Bank Park. No score. The next Cub up, Wilson Contreras.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home. is offered at and missed for the first strike. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the game's in the team.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. A solo shot that time for Wilson Contreras. Number 13 for him on the year, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. His career line against Wheeler. The pitcher's owned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11.
Rizzo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
No outs, nobody on. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count. That's a ball.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Line to the right side, but a foul ball.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Now this ball's hit deep to left field. McCutchen going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting 5th, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Standing in, Kyle Schwarber, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0.
Yeah.
Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
Williams is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Here's the pitch.
Nope. Count 1-0.
Fouled off. second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Happ with a 2-1 count now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
The 3-1. He swung on and missed. A full count now.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
And that misses for ball 4.
Perfect. Batting 8,
The second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And that misses. 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Chicago. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
Hit on the ground out to short. Baez has it. And he's retired 1 away.
Batting 5th, the center fielder, Nick Williams.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and digging in at the plate, the Texas native Nick Williams. First pitch coming. Here it is. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. One out, nobody on. 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder. Pulled toward right center field. Happ arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Batting 5th, the right fielder, Adam Hazley.
Digging in, Adam Hazley to try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. First offering on its way.
Ball, that's inside.
Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Cubbies are in front, 1-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring up the pitcher next, Tyler Chatwood.
Tyler Chatwood.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded to the right. Yeah, and that is through into right, and not what you want to do on the mound as he allows the opposing pitcher to reach to lead off the inning.
Number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
And that brings up Javi Baez. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there, not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Ready with the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-1. And it's fouled away. Chatwood over at second. Baez on at first with nobody out. Just hung in there on that one. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Stepping in, Chris Bryant. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
First pitch of the at-bat. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes from Zach Wheeler. Hit back up the middle. Segura to his left. He's there. There's one. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And they're runners at the corners now.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. They lead it 1-0. Stepping into the box, Davy Grion. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First delivery to him on the way.
At the ball.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Chatwood isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
Right side, hit hard. And the Phillies are into the hit column.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Harrison.
And that'll bring up Josh Harrison. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series, 0 for 7. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Cut fastball, and it's by him 1-1. Harrison, often known as J-Hay around the game. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
All even now, 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Struck him out. So 1 gone here in the Philadelphia third, and the pitcher strides into the batter's box. Here's Zach Wheeler. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
Runners on first with 1 down. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. One there on to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the one out.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
So striding in, Scott Kingery. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Fouled away. Well hit to right, but foul. A runner on first with 2 away. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
Phillies strand one. They still trail 1-0. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Now here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike. Hey!
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Hit out towards second. Kingery's there. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. One run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
I got 2-1 to count.
Fouled off. Pulled toward right center field. Williams is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ian Happ.
Stepping into the box, Ian Happ. He drew a walk his first time up. Now here's the pitch. Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball here. 0-1. just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Here comes Wheeler's 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they lead it 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball laid off well below the knees. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Two and one after the foul ball there. Here it comes. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Another full count pitch home. Now a swing and a fly ball. Hayward on the run. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The next 3-2. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. Gone! It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen, making it an even 250 for his career, and it brings the Phillies back even now at 1 apiece.
Hey, that was a pretty good fastball, some low fire at the knees, but in this day and age of launch angle, this guy was able to go down and get it and hit it a mile.
Gene Segura standing in. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Count remains 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
The first baseman, number 17, Reed.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
First pitch on its way. Here's the 0-1.
Inside, ball one.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Line hard, but foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, not exactly sure why he's getting the hook, as he's given up just one run, but nevertheless he's on his way to an early shower. Jarrell Cotton enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning.
Jarrell Cotton.
Up next will be Nick Williams, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And that misses 1-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
So now to the plate, Adam Hazley, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. There's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Hold the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Up with it, Contreras. And the throw to first ends the inning. But the Phils have come back to tie it thanks to this solo home run. We played 4, all even at 1 apiece. all ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jason Kipnis. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off there 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. A 1-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. McCutchen going back. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo homer here for Jason Kipnis. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Cubs move out ahead 2-1.
Awesome swing right there. You never know when that huge moment's going to come in the game. I know there's a little bit left in this one, but certainly they got to feel good about themselves.
Hey, anytime you can put some points on the board, we're not sure if this is going to be the difference in the game or not, but certainly when you get a big swing like that, make the fellas in the dugout feel a lot happier about the way this one's going to turn out at the end.
Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. And it's 1-1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Javier Baez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. Hoskins takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He was hunched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 2-1 Chicago. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Leading off the inning, Davy Grion, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Davy Grion.
First pitch of the at-bat. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball one. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit hard on the ground to short. There's Baez. And there's one down now.
The third baseman, number 7, Josh Harrison.
Coming to the plate now, Josh Harrison. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts.
Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 2 for him on the year as the Phillies have come back to tie this one at 2.
Well, he was 0 for in the series before that blast, so that's just about as welcome a sight as he could hope for. He got a pitch to his liking and took out a lot of frustration with that swing.
Stepping in now, Zach Wheeler. As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner, it's 0-1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Wheeler is a sub-100 hitter, but that's not all that uncommon for pitchers, of course.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
At the plate, Scott Kingery. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. This is foul right side. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. But the Phils have come back to tie it thanks to this solo home run. 5 innings complete, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
In there, no balls and a strike. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
No hits to this point. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. Now here's the pitch. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Segura waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
1-1. 1-1.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Now a swing and a miss, and McCutchen is set down for out number 1.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is going to get foul.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Phillies shortstop in front in the count, 3-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He loses him on ball 4. So he's aboard following the 1-out walk. They're second of the ball game so far as we take a look there at the league leaderboard for team walks this year. And as of this moment, they're currently tied for second in that department. So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins. From the belt, the pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Runner at first here with one away in a 2-2 ball game. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. The 1-2. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Rizzo in foul ground. Oh, he brought it back.
A center fielder, number 5, Nick Williams.
So digging in now, Nick Williams. He went down on strikes last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's in there for strike one. Man at first with two out in a 2-2 ball game. Throw over to the bag. Runner back standing. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
2 out with the man at first. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And they will still manage to get him at first. A spectacular all-around play, and the inning is over. One left for Philadelphia. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Seventh inning ready to roll, and standing in the outfielder, Kyle Schwarber. First pitch coming, here it is. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And they have taken the lead. A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And it gives the Cubbies a 3-2 lead. Here comes the Philly skipper on his way out toward the mound. And that is going to be all for Zach Wheeler. He'll leave after 6 and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. Adam Morgan comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 46, Adam Morgan. The center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Morgan has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Base is empty here with nobody out. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Here's the pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 2-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Chasing after it is Williams. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Digging in to try it again, Jason Kipnis. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last AB, that was a pretty good fastball down in the zone, so that tells me this guy likes to get that bat head down, and he covers that low pitch quite well. It's difficult at times, though, because as a pitcher, you're taught to stay down in the zone. If you do that, you're throwing it right into this guy's wheelhouse.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jarrell Cotton.
Nico Horner will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Cubs, number 2, Nico Horner.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pitch is popped up. Hoskins over to his left, and that's the 3rd out.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up, and Chicago's taking a 3-2 lead. Ryan Tepera gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 52, Ryan Tepera.
Ready for another shot now, Adam Hazley. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Hayward has a read on it. 1 down.
Now batting, catcher, Davey.
Stepping up now, Davey Grion. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Schwarber will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 7, Josh Harrison.
Josh Harrison stands in. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
He's set and the pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. Two balls and no strikes.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Now here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Still a 3-2 ball game. And Joe Girardi's going to get up off the dugout bench and confer at home plate, so we'll likely see a double switch here. Sir Anthony Dominguez will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. JT Realmuto is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 10, JT Realmuto.
First offering on its way. Javier Baez is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The Phillies are looking for the sweep in this game, as we mentioned earlier, but trailing by 1, they're going to need to come from behind to do it.
This one's still well in striking distance. Only trailing by 1 going late on to the game. They just need a bloop and a blast or some kind of extra base hit. This one's far from over.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept on the road, so winning this one could be big for building back team morale.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Javier Baez goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. So that'll bring up Jason Hayward, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. The 1-1 home.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. High and deep to right center. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. Craig Kimbrell is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
For Chicago, number 46, Craig Kimbrell.
In now, JT Realmuto, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Realmuto.
From the stretch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
And he lays off for ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Here's a ball for Rizzo over at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back, second baseman, Scott Kingery.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Scott Kingery. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 home. It's a swinging strike, a little late on the fastball that time.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Kimbrel pauses. Here's the 1-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Hayward. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a two-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Gene Segura, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Knuckle curve down below the knees. 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The set and the 2-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in a count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Inside, he misses ball 4.
Number 17.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lays off 1-0.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Here's the 3-0. Swing and a miss, but he's still in the driver's seat. 3-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
The set and the 3-1 pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit. And that's going to tie our ball game as the runner scores from second to make it 3-3 now.
The batter.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Strike 2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was two good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Two men are on with two men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. But the tying run comes across to score here as this one looks like it'll go to the wire. Ninth inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Victor Arano will come on to pitch here, and he'll move into the number 5 spot in the lineup now on the double switch. Bryce Harper will also enter as a part of the double switch as he'll hit in the 7 hole in the lineup. All set to start the 9th in this one, and stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. Now here's the pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
And he misses 2-1. Here it comes. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
So coming to the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted into center field. On the move is Harper. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The batter, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Digging in and looking for more, Kyle Schwarber. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
One and one to Schwarber. Fastball just inside. 2 out, nobody on. Three and one to the Cubs left fielder.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Ready with the payoff pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Kyle Ryan comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Number 56, Kyle Ryan.
Digging in once again, Adam Hazley. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Adam Hazley.
Here comes the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. One 1-0 pitch on the way.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Now here it comes.
Nope, that's bad.
Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. The 3-0 pitch. And that misses here, ball 4. And of all things, it's a leadoff walk that puts the winning run on base to start the bottom half.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Now time is called, and a very wise decision here with the potential winning run at first. They'll opt to put a little extra speed on the base path. Here's Bryce Harper now. The winning run is at first base. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And he's back standing. Here's the first pitch. Good pitch to hit, a sinker down the chute, but it's taken for a strike.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
And again a throw, and he'll get back in safely. And it's fouled away. Possible winning run aboard here, nobody out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. On the ground to the right side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
Striding in once again, JT Realmuto. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Scott Kingery, he's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. That ball's down, and in comes the winning run. And the Phillies are going to pull this one out. They walk off a winner.
Always great when a game really comes down to the ninth inning like it did here. They had a chance to walk it off and send their fans home happy, and that's exactly what they did. Lots of smiles around here right now.
As we wrap this one up tonight, it's time to show our appreciation for the man you see there, Andrew McCutchen. Strike a pose. He's our tops player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Philadelphia came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Victor Arano claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Cubs, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.